Hey, what is up YouTube? I'm Drey and I'm here to bring you my thoughts on Kuzu no Honkai episode 4, also known as Scum's Wish. Let's dive in. Episode 4, Kuzu no Honkai, starts out brilliantly by showing Minagawa Sensei's backstory, showing how she was and how she came to be the way she is right now. It shows how she learned to become a manipulative person and why she became like that. And the thing is, many people right now are dropping this show just cause of the really intense scenes it shows. Like, these scenes are pretty much the closest thing you'll get to hentai from an anime that goes out seasonally, I mean. The thing you need to understand is Kuzu no Honkai excels at delivering the message through these intense scenes. And nowhere does this show more clearly than what we get to see at the end of the episode with Echan, but we'll get into that more a bit later. Now we get to start with the backstories of our two main senseis, Minagawa Sensei and Unti-Oni-chan, which nobody cares about. But nonetheless, their backstories were really good, especially in showing the dynamic between the relationships, just how much of a contrast they are personality-wise. On one side, we got the backstory with Minagawa Sensei, which just showed how all her cruelty started, all the way back in high school, where she just wanted to see the reaction of her friend when he played with her crush. Long story short, she saw her friend crying all sad after school and pledged to herself never to be in that kind of position ever. Never be that girl who gets pushed around emotionally. And then we got Kane Sensei, which is Hanabi's crush, which, for the most part, is the guy we think he is. He is a breath of fresh air, just a vanilla guy, no clear intentions, no bad intentions at least, who is just an all-out straight guy. Nothing to worry about, so far. At first, the transitions felt a bit abrupt to me, just seeing how it just went to a black screen that immediately jumped to Kanai Sensei's story. But after thinking about it a little, I kind of get what they were going for. They did a really good job at differentiating the different processes that each person had in regards to their emotion. And with that, it clearly showed to its viewers just how complex each and every one of them are. Well, not necessarily their personal values or how they work on their emotions per se, but more on how those emotions work off one another with all their partners and how all their relationships are all tangled with each other. It just makes for a really interesting dynamic. And it all just culminates together, all the pressure and emotion, and it climaxes. Climax with the scene with Echan and Hanabi just breaking and falling apart into one another, using each other as comfort for all their messed up feelings. Part of it may have been true, with both of them truly caring for one another, but all that gets corrupted by all the desires they have and the complications they have to face. And afterwards, they couldn't help but give in to all those desires. And this is why Kuzu no Honkai just continues to bring on the emotions, the feels, and the polarizing discussions throughout the community. It's just a really, really grounded show, never holding back on what they want to portray, which are the complications and the dark sides of human interactions and relationships. And the show ends with our main protagonist Hanabi walking out and finally making a decision for herself on how to go about all these emotions being given to her. Will this bode well for our main protagonist? Will she make the right decisions? Stay tuned, and I hope you keep following this series because I will. This has been Drey. I hope you enjoyed this review. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.